Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo matatag, lakad matatag!
Normally.
That's definitely getting nerfed at some point, because it's crazy. Well, we do roll onto Marcy here. Affliction, probably dead. Yeah, I mean, he's going full farm. Oh, this could be a kill.
Yeah, and the concoction is there. Level 3, in fact. A little bit earlier than maybe Beast Coast had anticipated. Side lanes. Alone doing decently mid. Snapfire, dead even in farm. But it's an early rotation from C-Smile. Kisses come out on top, on towards Parker. Whisper and Gojira close the gap, but he's finally finished off. It looked like he might be able to
fire here, but he doesn't know.
Oh, Gojira doesn't cast any of his spells, and Ember Spirit arriving. Mirana also showing her face at the party, but Alone is nearly dying. Almost fell to the massive right-click damage out of the Underlord, but this time, Infamous.
The, having the spell for Parker, but I really feel like once there is Atos with the Pit of Malice, bottom.
Yeah, but Asunder there. K1 still dropped very low. The heal from the Cold Embrace might allow him to turn with Meta ready. He'll pop it, gets disposed across. Now Alone, stuck here inside the pit. And the Magnetize from Gojira doing some serious damage. Just get a Remnant away, but now he's out of mana. No real ability to escape here. He can't jump to that Remnant, and he's dead to C-Smile. Out Atrophy Aura, but this is where Whisper should start to really shine. Helped out by Gojira and C-Smile. Inside the arena, well, Oscar offered no protection or safety. Maybe Affliction and Alone now can do something to really get something back out of this, but look at how heavy the hits are from Whisper until he dies. Michael and Alone do come back to...
Unless
they jump them first.
They bait this.
They go straight onto K1. He's doing a nice amount of damage there, is Parker. Now the Pit of Malice in towards Alone. They've got the heal from Stinger and the Winter's Curse onto Parker as well. So they've blown up the Ember Spirit while Oscar, his BKB and his Mars Arena, it looks decent and might allow this Alchemist to shred through the K1 TB. Whisper has to BKB TP out as Roshan is now wide open for Infamous with the double buybacks there.
All of the armor items Alchemist has, the Snapfire hurts really hard later. Oh, the arrow
That's a nice
C-Smile.
Arrow, right. C-Smile. Oh, can we get the BKB off or the one to survive? The Cold Embrace will keep her alive. They've caught up the Marcy inside that Pit of Malice, but Oscar, you're going to come in with his arena, zone them away, and block K1 from doing any further damage. A 1-for-1, but Michael falling makes it another as C-Smile dies to Parker's Alchemist. Chucks the concoction and a TB illusion, and everybody peels away from this fight. Or do they? Whisper thinking about going back in onto Alone. The permanent route there. The rolling boulder misses, but Alone is still dead. Aegis reclaimed from Parker now as Beast Coast. They're fighting back and they're charging forward. Look at who's coming in from the right-hand side. K1 attempts the reflection. Shadow Blades across. Oscar, BKB and Spear Arena onto the Underlord. While they do get the move onto the Wyvern, catching out C-Smile with the stuns onto the Snapfire, but a Sunder from K1 and a BKB turn onto Parker. K1 bashed though, and the Terrorblade, in no way is he allowed to get away from this. Parker concocts back onto them. Oscar still dying to the Magnetize, and Michael, he's struggling to kill off the TB. Finally gets the job done though. Meanwhile, Parker stuck inside the Pit of Malice. Whisper, and now the kiss is coming. Alone in trouble, and C-Smile Whisper. They've cleaned up the fight. It's a 4-man, turn it into a wipe, maybe. Whisper running to the high ground, but in comes the little Shredder. Destroys the final hero on the map. And my goodness, that's fine.
I guess.
C-Smile. I didn't even see that happen.
He has a double damage.
Bloody quick. And how far is he from 25? He is 1 level away. He needs 2,400 experience as Oscar does pick off Stinger, but in the top jungle, we've got Whisper and Parker having a bit of a scrap. Abyssal Blade stun, the bashes come, but Parker has to BKB to finish this one off. He will end up taking out Whisper, so a good couple of kills there. But look at them all coming through the Fiend's Gate. They know he has no BKB. He has no way to escape. They've given the life of Whisper to claim the one of Parker. And just the USA, and that is now a 45k net worth differential between the two squads, while they Fiend's Gate back to the triangle. Oh, the gate. But now Underlord has an Abyssal Blade. So Whisper can just blink Abyssal them. They will Cold Embrace Gojira as he rolled in. Another good curse finds Affliction. Buyback available for the Marcy will need to be used here as they turn and burn, but the Eon Disc on Stinger keeps him safe. And now with Affliction holding his buyback. It feels like this might just be a give up and go next. But there it is, Marcy arrives back into the fight. But you've got 5 heroes hiding in Fountain for Infamous while Beast Coast makes short work over the base and the throne. K1 refreshes up, BKBs again, and focuses buildings. They've done it. They've just ended the game. It's over. Game 1 goes to Beast.
Target, and it's really easy for Oscar to just hit the Starbreaker and just like smash the illusions until like a certain point of the game where he's going to be too tanky.
That's true. And Gojira rolling in towards the clock. And that's Whisper grabbing first blood. And he's got the urn already. So 2 charges straight into his inventory. Mid lane as alone. Solo kill C-Smile. Level 6 Kunkka there. And K1, he's dropping very low top. Needs the salve on the tango from Stinger.
I don't mind that this game.
They've got the coil here from Whisper. And it looks like another kill onto the clockwork. C-Smile wants to get involved. He's hit 6, but doesn't want to spend his Rolling Thunder. So they'll just chip away at the Tin Man. Him up to getting caught by the X and the boat. And now they know there's no escape for the Phoenix whatsoever. Another freebie for Alone.
Okay. Side, they don't really have the burst damage, especially because the coil did get used on Affliction that time. I think he's dying. Like, he's gonna die again. But this is really good. Like, it means the Medusa's farming.
Yeah, off cooldown, 24/7 aggression from Whisper onto this clockwork, and that gives him the spree. They do need to try and help out Stinger, but he's been left to die. Blocking the camp,
Sentry.
contesting the stack. Can't really touch the Medusa herself, but you can absolutely try and snipe some of these big creeps while Alone. He's going to pick up the kill on Stinger over in that Radiant Dire Triangle, but in the Radiant Triangle, Weaver dropping so low. The urn should take him down.
The ward. They can play with Alone like this. Whisper can play aggressively, not really fear for his life.
Solar Guardian top. Alone. Helped out by Oscar. And Whisper is going to get himself into the trees. I kind of want to see Beast Coast come up here and match Infamous with a coil and a TP. They will get in onto Oscar. C-Smile making short work of the Dawnbreaker with his double damage rune Pango. Affliction now in a bit of trouble too. Going to attempt the TP. Oh, it's cancelled. Last second stun there from C-Smile out of that Rolling Thunder. And a couple juicy kills there. Again, defending their objectives with the team fight they've got around these item timings. It is a perfect complement of events. And even finding Alone's Kunkka here. Everyone gathering around this poor man. Into the triangle they go. And also Beast Coast means he is invulnerable. What's happening in Radiant base? What's Gojira doing? He's got a bit deep there.
It's just poking.
You know what?
Hello?
Yeah, is Affliction going to die here? Because Gojira has rolled across. C-Smile closes the gap with a swashbuckle. Going up this high ground's a little nasty, though. The Supernova is pretty deep in the back end as Parker opens up on it, finishes off the egg. Weaver nearly dead as the 2-man coil holds them in place. But over eagerness. And Affliction is having a real rough game. Whisper's puck just has his number 24/7. Spirit Vessel on him. C-Smile gathers up the kill, and they immediately smoke, knowing Gojira's frontlining and spotting Oscar, scouting the Dawnbreaker, but getting whacked around by the big old hammer. And C-Smile with a TP cancel, though, and rolling around for a double. There's a roll in onto Parker. As the Solar Guardian, Oscar keeps the heals going, finding Gojira now, and Parker with that BKB is invulnerable. Alone comes in from the right, has the X mark and the Stone Case connects onto the Phantom Lancer. They can't control him for long enough, though. He doppelgangers and turns to try and fight, but he's running low on HP, even with that heart. He needs more time to slip away, which Whisper's Coil will definitely help him do. Doppelganger's out of the X mark. C-Smile's Rolling Thunder is a little bit sloppy. Does now come in and connect on the Dawnbreaker, but Axel with his cogs pushes him around. Now they found K1 again. Doppelganger's to the high ground. Phantom Lancer's out of there, and so is C-Smile. Beast Coast towing the line between genius and insanity. Get a couple. K1 has pushed that bot all the way in. Stinger and K1 now move in towards Alone. He's lost the majority of his HP even through his BKB, but the Dawnbreaker with a Starbreaker crushes through the two of them. Stinger and the C-Smile dead, down and out. Gojira does roll in onto the Kunkka though, so K1 will claim himself one kill. Affliction looking in trouble too, trapped inside the cage he designed himself, surrounded by Phantom Lancer illusions. And Beast Coast are charging in for more. Kunkka, Weaver, Clockwork all dead. Gojira dropping low to this Dawnbreaker and the Deso, but K1 arrives once again. Doesn't have a stun. Oscar TP's home. He's out of there. Scot-free. Parker struggling. The Phantom Lance Illusions have shredded through all of his mana pool. But K1 doesn't have enough damage. The Dawnbreaker whiffs on the Starbreaker. Only sees Illusions. They've killed off the Stinger Phoenix before getting his egg off, and it looks like Alone is going to die here. Oh, the BKB TP, not enough. K1's mega kill streak continues, and he's trying to bait and juke around with a doppelganger there. He will find enough space to turn on Parker and get the damage going yet again. Parker is just going to stand his ground. They're just going to try and cleave through this K1 PL, but I don't know if they've got it in them. C-Smile arrives yet again. Gojira's waiting up on the high ground, and Whisper dealing with the Weaver. Found by Gojira, and a Yules into the air sends the Medusa skywards for C-Smile to claim the kill. Drinks and stuff. And remember, oh, hang on a second. They're going again. Axel, how many deaths? How many deaths does it take? How many more can you handle? TP cancelled by the Yules. And Axel, number 15.
25 on Medusa.
They do kill the Weaver as well in the back as Whisper's beyond godlike streak. 12-0-11. Now forcing the BKB out of Oscar. He's stuck up on the high ground and no real way to get out of the grasp of K1. C-Smile gathers up the last bit of HP he had.
Which is only produced in the Amazon. Dude, that is the best soda in the world.
Oh, really?
All right. I know a lot of people like to talk about. Everyone has their pick, but
yeah, I mean, it's one last defense, right? Parker's got to give it all he's got. Try and defend the Ancient with this Medusa. Your Scepter again from C-Smile buys a bit of time, and K1 still full HP, just ripping through these infamous heroes. They forced the buyback on the Kunkka. They've now killed off Affliction for like the 20th time. Michael drops inside his own base. Parker's been isolated, caught up between the illusions, burnt of all his mana. Now he's looking pretty dead. Buys back immediately, but that's got to be game now. They've got 4 heroes dead. Only 2 will return to the battlefield to continue this skirmish. Oscar and Parker, what can they do against 5 of Beast Coast? It looks like they can do bloody nothing. Oscar's dead to the Abyssal Blade stun and a catch from K1. Parker now stuck in his fountain. Time to run.
Because, like, I think Americans, they have this, like, sweet tooth and they love everything super sweet. And it's not a super sweet Guarana soda. It's amazing. Parker would love some right now because he has, he's sweating to kill these PL illusions.
Oh, yeah, he really is. I mean, K1 is also, like, able to focus everybody else and leave Parker to the very last bit. Kills off Affliction. Moves in onto Parker now with the help of the Rolling Thunder, the Rolling Boulder, the kick back, and the kill on Parker. Leaves him dead for 2 minutes, and that's GG. Michael calls it a lone disconnect, and Beast Coast with a 2-0 victory against Infamous.
Right.